What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to go over the charts real quick. Make sure you guys smash the likes before we begin. If we get 1,000 likes, I will do a more detailed video on all markets as a whole, looking at Ethereum, Litecoin, and everything in tomorrow's video. So make sure you take a second out, smash the likes. Let's get into it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you share this video. We're going to take a look at the longer term and take a look at my trade. I did get stopped out last night by $4 in profit, of course. I've showed you guys that trade for 2 weeks now. Got stopped out in profit, re-entered the trade. I'm going to show you that in this video. Let's take a look at what's going on. So in the macro, I believe this was most likely our top over here. For this bear market rally. I do think we're going to continue down from here, depending on what the stock markets do. Obviously, we have the debt ceiling and all that going on. But Bitcoin, I still think, is headed to the downside, but there is still that chance of 31.5 coming, and I'll talk about that. But let's take a look at what's going on. I showed you guys all the hidden bearish divergence, which is right here, higher highs in the RSI on both of these peaks, lower highs on both these peaks in the price action. That's hidden bearish divergence. We talked about this daily yesterday, coming back up. Remember, we talked about the daily sell signal, which we got yesterday right here. We did open and close below our 8 EMA. And if you watched yesterday's video, I said watch for a possible spike up to test the 255 EMA, which is exactly what we got here. Now, this could be invalidated if we get back above this 27.4 and hold, right? And then continue on up. Our next resistance would be again at this 28.5, 28.6 range, and then our target at the 31.5. If that does happen, I will get stopped out. I'll show you guys that trade here in a minute. But as of right now, we are making hidden bearish divergence yet again in a downtrend on this daily right here. Higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action if we close down in these levels. But again, if we get back above here, then we're probably bullish to about 28.5. If that breaks, then we may see that 31.5. And all that 31.5 was about 3.5 months ago. I showed you guys this dotted trend line right here, the solid trend line on the bottom being a falling wedge, and you take that to the breakout. That's what got us at 31.5. This could have been front ran here, so be careful. But anyways, I'll show you guys that trade now. As you guys know, PrimeXBT does support my channel. They do sponsor us. Definitely check out the link down below if you want to get into it. There is a free trading section where you can join contests and win tradable funds, right? So yesterday when I got stopped out was at 23.70. Oh, and you guys can use promo code SAVVY50 to get you up to a $7,000 bonus. SAVVY25 gets you 25% off your fees. But as of right now, I had my stops. I told you guys in yesterday's video, 27.510 was my stop. It went to 27.514, stopped me out, but I did re-enter this morning right here with my stops at 27.671 as of right now. So if it gets up there, it'll stop me out again, and then I'll probably be around break even, and then we look for a new trade. As you guys know, I like to move my stops down as we break support, so I will be moving my stops if this continues down. And another good thing about PrimeXBT, and I'll show you this trade in detail here in a second on the chart, but you could trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, aluminum, all kinds of things, all from this exchange. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. Remember, there is a contest section. You can trade for totally free, so zero risk to you. If you win the contest, you can win tradable funds. So here's what I've been watching, right? So this will tell you when it gets invalidated, if this count does get invalidated, right? So you can see down here in the RSI, it does look like a wedge forming, right? If we look at this count, we had our wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3, which I think is going down to around that 23.5, unless it gets invalidated by breaking this high here at that 27.7. If it breaks that, it would be invalidated. If we do get another spike up, our next resistance here is around 26.44, which is the 200 EMA. But if you guys look at this count, right, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if this does happen. So if if you look here, we had a regular zigzag correction for the 2-wave within 3. If you look at the yellow count here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-wave was an ABC correction right here. And then we had our 1-wave, right? 1, 2, 3. And then our 2-wave was a zigzag correction. Then we had our 5 waves down for 3 in the yellow. And then we have 4 here being this more complex correction. If there's a simple correction on wave 2, wave 4 is usually a complex. Now, again, this gets invalidated if we break wave 1, which is 27.7. But as of right now, we could be heading back down. Could have got rejected here. Now, there's other targets you could look at here. So if you take this wedge, right, say we break up, the upside target would be around that 29.4, if that's correct. The downside target, obviously, our first target would be 25.9. If that breaks, then we look for the 24.9. If that breaks, then we look for that 23.4, 23.5 range. But as of right now, unless we break the 27.7, I see us heading back down. If we break the 27.7, then we have more upside. But as of right now, this is the wave count I'm looking for. And then what happens if we do hit this 23.5, I look for a zigzag up for wave 4, or that could be complex, but it looked like a complex correction right here. So we'll be looking for a correction right here back to the upside if we do hit that 23.5, back up to around the 26, which cannot break 27,000, which is the bottom of wave 1. Wave 4 cannot exceed wave 1, just like in this smaller count right here, right? So that's what I'm looking for. If that does break, we could go all the way down to the 20,000. And if that happens, I believe this will just be a wave 1. We may get a wave 2 back up to here, and then our wave 3 down. If you guys don't know my macro count, check out any of my previous videos. I don't have time to go over it today, but I did want to get this video out to you guys. Make sure you guys smash the likes, leave your comments down below. And remember, leave either what crypto or what stock you want to see detail on in tomorrow's video. If we get 1,000 likes, I will go over what one is requested the most along with the other charts. So definitely make sure you smash the likes, share the video if you would, and watch that 27.7. That is very, very, very important. If the 27.7 is broken, then this count right here, this yellow count, is invalidated. That does not mean that the blue count is invalidated unless we, really break up and break that 28.5 range. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.